3, 2, 1, go.
I can't believe that they made a show about clones of Johnny Cash.
Oh, each episode named after a famous Johnny Cash song. Bert is surprisingly
I'd watch
uplifting.
it.
Yeah,
Oh God, those poor fellas. Them gas masks ain't enough.
yeah,
The masks, they do nothing.
yep. Now, this is a very interesting one because this is technically a sequel to the show, but also meant to be like its own thing. Yet still not connected to comics.
Yeah, because they don't have supernatural stuff. It's all still all aliens.
Also, they kill people. They don't erase their minds. Also, yeesh. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a reminder. Aliens. That means weird biology, and I love this show leans into it so heavily.
Yep. Honestly, one of my favorite episodes that and dive into that is the one where like they're talking to this alien royalty who at first you think he's like this two-headed alien, only to find out no, he's a parasite. Also, this opening is sick.
Best opening.
Oh God, yeah.
Yes. It's one of the best '90s openings ever. There's another show, it's a sequel to a '90s movie and all that. I think trumps it, but that's the kaiju fan and me being biased. That should kind of.
Oh man, at some point,
that show was actually working on with the same production team as this.
yeah, they all this
Designs.
yeah, the production team worked on that. They also worked on Extreme Ghostbusters, which was my favorite Ghostbusters TV show. Sorry, Real Ghostbusters. I just yeah, I like Real Ghostbusters. It did have some of my favorite ghosts in there, like Sam Hain, but I really preferred Extreme. And again, I like this whole.
Yeah, Jim Cummings doing the theme song.
For like a brief opening, Alien and all, that dude's like transformation at the end still one of the most visceral in the series.
Oh yeah, no, they give their A game. And again, this whole series is meant to be it's meant to be both a sequel to the show to the movies, but not really because again, Kay is still here. Because yeah, fun fact to those who didn't watch who aren't familiar with the Men in Black series, in the first film, Kay doesn't remember who he is in the end. He comes back in the sequels, but before that, they were planning to do stuff without him.
Yeah, and the nice blonde lady working with the older man, she was supposed to be Jay's new partner and everything.
Yeah, but then they wrote her out of the sequel, which was a bummer because again, I really liked her.
Though I'm kind of glad they do how they do her here as compared to another sequel.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
I love that okay right there. Just the whole every alien is important regardless of what royalty or anything they are.
Yep.
Which is just kind of his character in general.
Yep.
Also, it's funny.
Geez.
What's funny is Kay's really one of the few, actually only one, in this show that actually looks like his actor from the movie because he looks a lot like Tommy Lee Jones than I think they were even intending.
Yep.
But yeah, always wondered to see Jeeves, and weird present for Kay.
Yeah.
Funny, you don't seem to kind of have one. Also, one of the weirdest aliens in the series.
Yeah.
The toupee.
Camouflage.
Yep. And here we meet Alpha.
Yes, one of the best villains in all of the Men in Black. I like a decent number of other aliens and stuff, but Alpha easily kind of trumps them all. He's just so fun.
Plus, he's played by David Warner.
I mean, that's just
which is weird. I realize he looks a lot like Bruce Dern.
Yeah. Also, okay, that actually comes to question. Who, out of the movies at least, who was your favorite villain in Men in Black? For me, as much as I love the first film, I prefer Boris. I think he's just a fun villain.
Oh, of course, Boris.
Yeah.
I'm actually tied between Boris and the cockroach. I think I like the cockroach maybe a little bit more because it's so blunt on what it is. There's no complicated scheme or anything. I'm here to assassinate someone.
Yeah, and he just wants the galaxy.
Well, that was the movie that gave us Josh Brolin doing probably the best Tommy Lee Jones impression I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh, for real? No. I still love the movie and everything and all, but it's like. Oh, yeah, totally a rumor there, Kay. Totally not like you got connections to him or anything.
Yep. Also, for a brief second, when they did that shot right there, did anyone else think that was a big robot? And then I just remembered, oh yeah, these guys also did the big guy in Rusty.
Yeah, no,
God, you can't find the show anywhere.
Yeah. That was like the last good thing Frank Miller did.
Yep. Don't me. But now of course, y'all, if y'all have ever watched Men in Black, if you know anything about it, you know Jay's gonna try poke and prod.
Yeah, he's gonna try to get that from, yep, with his special blend of coffee. Because damn, those worms love their coffee. They also like their cigarettes, but this is a kid show.
I weirdly enough think they handled the worms better here than any other place.
Well, I think it's because, well, like, the worms, like, everyone in the show really got a lot of time to shine. Like, Frank had a good, like, I remember Frank actually had a very complicated backstory. They even did an episode where you got to see what he really looks like.
Yes, actually, it was like 1 or 2 episodes back, actually. He had like a whole black hole orb in his belly and all, and he promised to show Jay what he looked like.
Yeah, because everyone's like, yeah, a lot of people don't know that, who just watch the movies. Like, Frank has, that's not what he looks like. That the dog suit is literally just a dog suit.
Also, I know it looks like the Jay receding hairline in this one.
Yeah, a little bit.
Can I say too? I actually still love Jay's antagonism and poking and prodding around in some of these episodes because it's his New York Police Department detective instincts kicking back in. He's poking and prodding and asking around because that's part of the training he grew up with.
Yeah. And that's another thing. And also, that's the thing I like about Jay in here is that he really does make it very clear that, you know, he wants Kay to trust him because they're partners, which makes me think that, because a lot of people assume, oh, Jay is like, you know, would be like the renegade who wouldn't need a partner. No, Jay wants a partner. The problem is the partners they gave him in the movies weren't great, except for Elle, but again, they wrote her out of the movie.
And weirdly enough, it is also because they worked together before. They already have a bit of a repertoire going on, even if they both don't know it yet.
Yep. And if we want to consider this being canon with the movies and just say this takes place between the events of the first and second, though I doubt it, or the third and the second and third, you could argue it also is just a subconscious thing because of what happened in the end of the third movie.
Jay, you probably should have mentioned Agent A a lot sooner. Would have been pretty interesting.
Yep. And, okay, I really like the designs of the guns in this, but that one looks like a straight-up tube. That looks like an L tube.
It looks like a leaf blower.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
But let's not underestimate leaf blower. It can suck up the entire ocean.
Yep.
And here comes one of the creepiest villain reveals. Not shocking, but just general creepiness and all. We've seen some aliens stuff. That's fair enough. This is so unnatural.
Yeah, like, okay, because it was one thing, like, at first I was like, oh, okay, so he has multiple, like, arms and stuff they attach, and then you see his head like, his neck extend and his stomach, like, open up, and you see all the alien guts coming out.
Again, it's like the Thing.
Yeah.
It's because again, and the thing of it all is, again, he's supposedly still human. The creepiest part, the fact of the head still talk.
Yeah, the head, like, the thing, the body parts are conscious, like, like, the ones that are, because that's the thing, most of these alien organs that he's stealing are alive, like, the heart that's in the jar right now, it's a living thing. it actually can move and think on its own.
Much like Picario in Adventure Time.
Yep.
Only creepier.
And not voiced by George Takei.
And the heart can move.
Yep.
Because of course it can. Like I said, alien biology.
You think
It's
that
fun.
you think that might have inspired American Dad with the Rogers pancreas?
Probably.
Oh, there goes one limb.
Yep.
Briefly.
Cut off one head, two more shall take its place.
Yep.
Oh, then let's find two more, shall we?
Hydra.
Yeah, just karate. He just karate chops it. Jay,
like I said,
what, Jay.
Jay.
Uh-oh.
If you want someone's heart, set it free. If it comes back, it's yours.
Yep.
Oh, well.
And again,
Barbecued, heart.
yeah, and again, it shows how, like, you know, cold this guy is. Of like, he stole this heart, knowing that it's a living thing, but then decided, too much trouble, and just shoots it.
And as he also states as well, and the worst part of it too, and all being, well, as he stated himself, he knows where to find another one.
Yeah.
Hey, she didn't say clear.
No,
there she goes.
yeah, now she says clear. And yeah, we see the alien just looking at it because, again, he's legit worried because, again, that's a part of him.
Because even if you can technically live without it, it's like saying you can live without one of your kidneys. You can, but it's like you'd be missing a part of you.
Yep. And also, who knows if that... Yeah, plus also, I'm guessing it would mess with his lifespan as well.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this part is a little weird because they do stick to the idea that Kay was there during MIB's founding, but now, like, with Agent A, they treat it like, oh, he was always a rookie, but technically A would also be a rookie. So that's the part that's a little weird.
I have a theory about that.
Oh, okay.
I have a theory about this. A joined the Men in Black right at its inception. K was unsure for a bit, though. You see, I mean, he gave the flowers to those aliens, but he kept touching, and he was just like, am I really going to have to go for that? Am I really ready to handle that kind of thing? So he decided, and by that point, A was a well-known, respected agent. And, yep, here comes the serial killer vibes.
Yep.
He's attacking with
one thing it also takes into account too. Also, one thing it also takes into account too. Maybe the Men in Black are actually a galactic organization, and the Earth is new.
Oh, that is true, actually.
Maybe, because again, we don't really know too much about MIB, because honestly, all three movies. Yes, there's only 3 movies.
Never really dive into the background and history of the Men in Black organization as a whole.
Yeah, they always hint that there is something greater going on with MIB, whether it's like just how big the universe really is, to some of the secret areas that MIB doesn't really talk about, even with their most seasoned agents like Jay in the sequel, and even like some of the stuff and some of the people that they work with. Again, they had freaking Elvis as a member of MIB who quit and went home.
Oh, and here comes one of my favorite gags. Once every episode, one of the quick clones gets used.
Yep. Which never gets used in the movie. That's a really cool... It's really creepy to look at, but it's also kind of a cool thing to do of showing that, yeah, no, they have different ways of handling it.
If they want to get around folks or try to trick people around and everything, boom, quick clone.
Yep.
I mean hell, it's literally their equivalent of their equivalent of LND.
Yep. Though unlike
nobody expects the double quick clone.
Yep. Yeah, before there was Naruto. Yeah, before Naruto was spamming Shadow Clone Jutsu, we had K just spamming Quick Clone.
Okay, now you're talking about Jay from one of the later episodes. Whole ass episode about it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. Yeah. Also, again, this.
I just love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I loved how Kay just does not look scared at the extra appendages ever again. Just like, Oh, neat. You got some extra ones. Cool.
Yep.
Like, really just to look, yeah, you got anything new? Because I've already seen this one.
Yep.
Cool. It's the same old song and dance again.
Yeah.
Whoa, Jay! You can't just grab a lady and just bring her on a date like this.
Especially a coworker.
Yeah, maybe that works. Yeah.
Politics to consider.
Yep. That's one thing. Okay, that is the one downside when it comes to MIB, and that is relationships must be a bitch.
Oh God,
unless you're with an agent.
Yeah, unless you're dating an agent or you're seeing someone from another galaxy, dating has to be a pain in the ass.
Especially because depending on what their position is and all.
Yep.
The leaf blower of doom once more.
Yeah. And again, Jeeves is just going, and I do like the little subtle thing of like, yeah, Jeeves was in the building, so of course, like, while he was there, he stole the frickin' device.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's great.
It might work, or your head will explode.
Yeah, or your head, yeah, which
that
is...
the most...
Which, by the way... This Cronenberg-looking device, it is so freaking crazy, man.
Actually, it kind of looks like, speaking of Cronenberg, it kind of looks like one from that one Cronenberg movie. It's with the video games.
I know. Crap, I'm forgetting the name of it. Also, and again, we do get to see, like, I guess when Alpha, officially turned, because he talks about, like, how he had this device and he could have he was supposed to give it to MIB, but he was like, yeah, screw that noise. Like, we get access to this shit that's supposed to be beyond Earth's comprehension, and yet we do nothing with it. Yep.
So, this does beg the question, why did he not actually go for a kill shot right there? He clearly had no attachment to him anymore. And also, I'm like, why did you miss?
I'm guessing he either just stunned him, or maybe like when the flashback end, Kay actually dodged.
So, or like, I personally have always had this theory too that the Men in Black suits have like this like
it's like Kevlar.
brief padding under them.
Oh yeah, and this is also when we see like how much Kay is willing to just take this guy down. He has a device that will literally kill everyone in the room.
But the Centillion.
Yeah.
Because it would take out an innocent alien, but there's also the backup's going to come.
Yep.
To deal with the guy, but I wasn't expecting it this soon. You gotta love the cricket.
Yeah. Also,
yeah.
I love that with he just puts it back in his pocket.
Politely, like, let's not pull the gas tank back out again, shall we?
Yeah, he's like, I don't need. Yeah, like he's just going, look, I don't really need it. I mean, if you want to use it, you go for it. Like he's like, it's like playing chicken with him. He just.
Yeah. Where the hell are you keeping that?
Yeah.
Although I will say, I do think this was one of Jay's funnier lines. Like, put your hands up, all 400 of them.
Yep.
No, don't stroke.
That's so creepy.
Not at that position, my guy, please.
Yeah. It's like Jay is like, look, I've seen enough alien porn to know where this is going.
I'm about to say, we already kind of saw this coming from a little bit sequence earlier and all, but
oh no, now that's even worse.
Yeah, this position, man, is so awkward.
Oh,
Yeah, and again, quick clones, really cool. And again, I kind of wish the movies got to use them. And see here, yeah, like
Alpha's just like, that's hilarious.
Yeah, like he just has a look. Like he just has a look. No. He has the Norman Osborn. Oh.
Yes.
Now this one. In hindsight, I wish I had still more alien organs.
Yep.
But yeah, totally is the last time we'll ever see Alpha.
Yeah,
Never again.
yeah, totally. We're totally not going to see this really insane, creepy ass villain again who has connections to the main character's backstory.
He was around when the dinosaurs happened, Jay. He's an immortal. He doesn't like talking about it too
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
He touched a rock and became. He was this guy called Savage Vandal or something like that for a brief while.
Okay.
He
Oh
looks
god.
like
I mean, hell, that would have. Oh god, that would have been kind of cool. Anyway, yeah. So that was Men in Black.
the
And
Alpha Syndrome.
yeah, the Alpha Syndrome, and I fucking love it. I think Alpha is a really cool villain. David Warner killed it, and it's also probably his most. How would I describe his performance? It's very casual. Like usually when David Warner plays a villain and stuff, they always have him talk in like this very regal sense. Like he's very like again with like Ra's al Ghul. But in here he is so chill. Like he's just talking like when he talks to Jay. That's the thing. I love my favorite type of villain introductions is when you meet the villain without realizing you're meeting the villain. When he treats you like a good friend and you immediately start to like him.
Or worse, in this case, a coworker.
Yeah, like he just talks to Jay and he's just saying, "Oh, you a new guy?" He's like, "Okay, yeah." I'm like, "What's up?" Like I think that's
And
such
the
a
worst part of it
yeah.
too is I genuinely think he believes he's being nice. Like that's the scary part to me. Like
Yeah.
he ain't doing this because he's malicious or being condescending. Well, maybe a little condescending, but like in general, he's in general being a oh hi, what's up? What's new?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna kill you now.
Yeah. What do you well Baron, since you already started, what do you think of the episode?
Oh, I loved it. It's easily one of the big highlights for the minute. But when this came on back when I was in high school, with the hub and everything, this was the episode that fully got me into Men in Black the series. I'd seen a couple other episodes; they were good and everything, sure, but this one was like, oh, this one was different. You could kind of just tell.
Yeah. What about you, Leonard?
Well, honestly, it's a great episode, great plot, of course. Seriously, like again, just and of course, a lot of just more dig into Kay's backstory.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess we'll wrap it up. Usually we try to go a bit longer, but given how my editing software has been lately, where I've had to cut openings and endings, we'll just wrap it up here. I will be after this recording. I am going to do a poll for what we're going to be watching in December. I haven't really fully decided all of them, but I know for one choice, it's going to be Black Dynamite because I've been kind of binge watching that show, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it, let's watch Black Dynamite for Christmas. Anyway, I'm Biz.
I'm your ever humble Baron.
Lunar.
And Lunar has gone silent.
Poke him with a stick. Anyway.
Shit. Sorry, signal's going a little wonky there.
Okay, well, we'll see you all later.